Hey friend, Mike McCurry here, and welcome inside the huddle. I want to thank you for joining me once again today. I'm going to give you a snippet of a Bible verse as well as an old cliche that you may have heard before. In Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 7, the Bible talks about how the words, it's Moses speaking to the children of Israel, the words that God has given to Moses to the children of Israel, that they, the children of Israel, should teach them diligently to their children. That Bible verse makes me harken back to and think back on Father's Day, what we just celebrated. And then it makes me think of this cliche. The light that shines the furthest shines the brightest at home. And today on the huddle, I want to give you this very short thought. Us Americans, we do a pretty good job of international missions. For every dollar that the rest of the world, every other, some 200 countries gives to international missions, Americans give 5.5 times more. Just one country, America, gives $5.5 for every dollar that the entire rest of the world gives. We do a pretty good job on the foreign fields. Now, that's not to say we don't need to do more, but I will say this: the light that shines the furthest shines the brightest at home. My point is this: fathers, young men, we need to make sure we're living for Christ where we are right now. Don't think that you can just push off a little bit of guilt about your lack of evangelism by putting some money in the offering plate marked for faith promise. We need to live for Christ where we are today. The light that shines the furthest will shine the brightest at home. Imagine those lighthouses out on the stormy seas, and how far they can pierce into the darkness. Well, imagine standing right in front of one of those, looking into that blinding light. It would sear your retinas, wouldn't it? Because it's incredibly bright at the source. Let me encourage you to plug into the power source and get involved for the work of international missions, and right where you live at home, live for Christ. Teach them to your children diligently. God bless.